Oh boy. I don't know if I've ever even had this part of the store on camera before. What is this? Where am I? I'm in the Yu-Gi-Oh! Star Wars, MetaZoo, and all the other smaller niche card games. Sorcery. We just got Sorcery in. That comes out tomorrow. It releases tomorrow. That'll be available and ready to go. But this is where I'm at. I'm over here on the far end of the card counter with all the games that, well, they're down here for a reason. Just kind of the less attractive, less interacted with stuff. You gotta really want it to interact with this kind of stuff. So that's where we're at. That's what we got going on down here. I want to talk about Yu-Gi-Oh. Yu-Gi-Oh, do you know like the years like 2025? You guys know? There's some cool looking cards these days. It's not like the early 2000s where you can just make a Dark Magician and everybody loves it. Actually, that's not true. If you make a Dark Magician girl, people still love it. So I'm actually wrong in that aspect. But I know that you guys are hinting at the idea of full arts and things like different kind of card frames down the road. But I don't know what to do with you anymore, Yu-Gi-Oh! A set releases every month. I mean, it's got to be every 6 weeks to a month. Just like, we talk trash about Magic and how they just pump stuff out. Yu-Gi-Oh! You're just as bad. You're worse. And the amount that you just continually pump onto the market, and then I'm not able to make just anything. Like, what am I doing? Like, why am I putting stuff on my shelf? Why am I paying $60 at distro? Thereabouts. I don't remember what exactly it is, but it's in that range. Why am I paying that much? And then a month later, the box is $40 on TCGPlayer. How is that even possible? What type of just mismanagement are we doing to where we are able to just not get it right? And it's not like this is a new phenomenon. This has happened. I mean, I don't even know what the oldest set I have up here. Soul Burning Volcano? That might be the oldest one, all the way over here. So I have like maybe 8 sets on my shelf. Every single one of these, I believe, is below $50 on TCGPlayer. I think they all may be closer to 40. Some of them are pushing 30. The long tail on Yu-Gi-Oh! Products is just abysmal. Just miserable. Not good. And I don't know how we went 8 sets now. And it's been longer. That's just like an example of what I have on the shelf. How have we been able to go this long? You guys look at the secondary market and you go, man, that set's not holding up very well. Huh. And then you go to the next set and you're like, ooh, well, we did it again. Whoops. We'll get them next time. And then the next set, ooh, $30. Yikes. And the next set again, $40 after release. How did we continue to do that? And then no adjustments made, no excitement for these sets, no fanfare, no like real interest in people to drum up any sort of like collectability. Your game's just as old as Magic and Pokemon. Just as old as Pokemon, give or take a couple years. There's absolutely no reason why there's not a better collector's market for your game, and that you haven't appealed to the collectors at all. And it's funny because you make all these older stuff. You've reprinted Exodia. You did all these things for the 25th anniversary, which are great products. Those products last year were great. People liked them. They got excited. They thought it was cool. Hit the nostalgic factor. They were reprints, like direct reprints, but it's okay because people are like, oh, it's cool. It's nostalgic. It's cool. It's fun. You're reprinting all the stuff. You print all the stuff. You understand the nostalgia triggering for people that are interested in your game. But you don't understand the collectability aspect of your game. which seems like it should go hand in hand. Like, I don't want just a new Dark Magician Girl. I want one that's full art, it goes beyond the card frame, expands out beyond something like that, something flashier. You got to compete with all these games. When Star Wars Unlimited is crushing you, and MetaZoo has beautiful cards and more beautiful cards than you do, there's a problem. There's a problem there. I think there's a lot of things that are wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh! You can talk about the formats. We'll see what the new format that is yet to get support, but is actually kind of like an actual GOAT format. I think adding a point value to it was absolutely the wrong thing to do. Who wants to do math? That's just, I got to figure out points. I got to go on a website to figure out how many points I got to do in order to play. It's just like, ooh, that's a misstep. I wouldn't have done that. But here we are. So put all the stuff aside, because there are people that play your game. I don't know why, and I don't mean that like, people do love the IP. They love to play the game. I have players that come in here and play every weekend. I absolutely do. Not a lot of them, but I do have some. And of course, people come in and play the GOAT and all these other things as well. So the fact that you have not built a product to like embrace those people, or like to embrace like that type of format. Speed Duel wasn't it. We tried. Speed Duel was not the answer. But yeah, for GOAT to not have gotten any support at all is crazy. When Commander popped off in Magic immediately knew that was their future and pivoted. Yu-Gi-Oh! Has never done that. When all these other card games are making fantastic, beautiful, textured, full art, gold, embossed, fracture foiled, whatever you want to call types of cards, y'all just keep making the same frickin' card arts that all look the same. And it all looks the same, so much so that I've owned a store for 8 years. I could not tell you the difference between a Super and Ultimate Starlight. I'd have to sit down and actually look at them and actually think about it. That's crazy, y'all. That's crazy that's a thing. Update your card frames. Make your cards able to go beyond the card frame. Remove the card frames. Make full arts. I know it's coming, but it's too late at this point. I feel like just all these other games are overtaking you guys, and One Piece is crushing it. One Piece could be the best up and coming TCG, to the point where it's like not even up and coming anymore. It's just here to stay. It's proven itself. We're on what, set 14? So that's over 3 years of cards at this point. The game is, and it's crushing. That game is doing phenomenal. Sorry, card readers checking out for the night. And you guys just got obliterated by One Piece. I mean, I think it's a matter of time before One Piece just overtakes you guys, and they're in the top 3. The amount of missteps and just downright refusal to innovate on your cards has just... How many sets do we have to go in a row where there's just no equity left in these cards after a month? How far do we have to go? How long does this exist? How long do I, as a store, I have to buy your product because I have people that want to play. I have to have it, but I continually have to get kicked in the nuts because these boxes don't hold any value. I'm losing money on the boxes. Feels bad. I want to support the game. I do. I have people that want to play it. But give me a reason to continue to stick with it, because this ain't it. Me having this, I have $50 box. $50 box, $50 box. $40 box, $50 box. I paid $60 for all these boxes. I am losing money on multiple boxes at this point. Konami, you got to do better. You have to do something. Listen to your players. Respond to your players and what their desires are. Change their cards. Make them collectible. There's people love Yu-Gi-Oh! People are nostalgic as heck for Yu-Gi-Oh! Just give the people what they want. I think for the 25th anniversary, we were like, all right, this is it. They're going to pop off. They're going to make something crazy. Here's a little stamp at the bottom of it. It ain't it. What ain't it, dog? We gotta do better. We gotta do better. I want you to do better. I love One Piece. I love Magic. I love Pokemon. Yu-Gi-Oh's always been like, you know, the dark horse that, you know, I have trouble having, you know, even an employee that knows the game. But despite that, despite all of your mistakes and missteps, you still have players that want to come and play. That's commendable. Like you guys built us something. I don't know what it is. I don't know why. There's people that still enjoy the game, but they still like playing it. But if you want me to continue to carry your stuff, you have to give me some reason. Give me a reason to keep carrying Yu-Gi-Oh! Because if this continues, I can't keep losing money on these sets. Not for an entire year. I can't keep losing money carrying your game. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate you watching. Have a good night.